Hey everybody, what's going on? I talked a little bit ago, maybe 2 weeks or so ago, about taking a day off every week. I've been taking Mondays off for the past while, and it's been amazing. Having that day to myself, no work, is so good. It gets me to reset. I'm going to talk a little bit further about a once in a while, more deep reset. And some ways you can reset yourself, especially after a difficult day, or maybe just on a routine every month, every few months, every year. So sometimes things build up emotionally or stress-wise or diet-wise, etc. And you need to reset, maybe sleep, and you need to reset. And life can be fun with the excitement. All of a sudden, the water went on somewhere. Life can be fun with excitement and stimulation, but it can get a little bit too much sometimes. And so sometimes you just need to relax, reset, maybe clean. As you guys know from my last 2 vlogs, yesterday was a pretty hard day for me. It's, I would say, mostly resolved. I'm meeting with my friend this evening. Things should be fine between us. I think this will make us closer friends. But it took a toll on me emotionally. It was very tough for me to go through that. It was very tough for me to confront my inner demons, be like, okay, is this reasonable? Is my reaction reasonable? Are my boundaries something that I as I said in the last couple of videos, your boundaries don't have to be reasonable, but I want them to be somewhat reasonable. I want them to be this is my own choice, I want them to be the least amount of force necessary. I don't want to overdo boundaries because he's my friend and I like him and I care about him. So I came to the conclusion the boundaries are fine. I reacted a little bit. My emotions were a little bit heightened for a few reasons, but the boundaries that I set were the same boundaries I would set even if I was reacting on an even keel. And all that kind of took a toll on me. So today I decided to have no phone and no computer until 4:30, which is it's 2:22 right now. It's in about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. I'm going to turn on my phone, check my messages, etc. And I haven't looked at my messages at all today. And it's been very freeing. It's been very nice because I didn't realize how much my phone is just tugging at my attention. It's just pulling at my heartstrings. It's just pulling, trying to yank me in. And I want to check my messages constantly. I want to check my email constantly. I want to check this. I want to check Facebook. I want to check all these things. And it's exhausting. It's fucking exhausting, especially when there's a little bit of drama going on. Something that's tugging at your emotions, especially that tugs at your emotions even more, and your phone is a conduit for that. No, it's a useful tool. It's an amazing tool, and if you use it as an amazing tool that's there when you need it, it's such a good tool. And I would say everyone should have a phone to keep in contact with people, but sometimes you need to reset and have a more intense reset day. So 3 things you can do on that reset day. 1, technology fast. No technology or minimal technology. I'm recording with my camera. I'm going to edit it later after 4:30 when I can turn my computer and phone on. But no technology like the TV, like video games, like computer, like cell phones, like smartphones, like tablets, things like that. Things that are really stimulating, which can be fun and great tools, but for the purposes of a reset day, a more intense reset day, none of that. Or at least none of that for most of the day until the evening. Also, fasting, literal fasting can be a good thing. Literal fasting, as in don't eat. I am intermittent fasting today. I fasted for the most part, meaning I had a couple small things. But I fasted for the most part until 2 p.m. 2 p.m. I had my first meal. And that is good for your digestive system. You can also do a 24-hour fast from the morning to maybe eat breakfast and then fast until the next day's breakfast. Or eat dinner the day before and then fast until dinner the day of. And that way you can reset in a more deep level. You can have a more thorough bodily reset. Fasts feel, once you get used to the feeling of a little bit of hunger, they feel great. So that's another thing. And then also, maybe no masturbation or porn. I'm not watching porn for a while. I haven't watched porn in maybe about a week or so, and that's by design, because I've noticed that it makes me very abrupt, blunt. Blunt's not a bad thing. It makes me very unempathetic with girls. And I don't like that feeling. I like the feeling of I'm more present and connected with girls when I do not have porn, when I'm not watching porn. So I've decided not to. But I would also say, if you are somebody who watches porn and masturbates, having this reset day, maybe it's a good day not to. If you have, I would say don't abstain from sex. Sex is an awesome thing. If you have a lover or people that you can call up and be like, hey, let's have sex, and it's my reset day, that might be an amazing thing to do on your reset day, to be quite honest. But masturbation and porn, it's not really much of a payoff long term. It's kind of like an instant gratification thing. And the purpose of the reset day is to reset all that in your mind. So I would say don't do those things either. So no fasting for food is probably a good idea. Fasting technology, and then fasting on non-sex sexual experiences, so like something that's just not sex, that's something else. It's like porn or masturbation. Those things that will give you a good reset, and then the next day you can do those things again. But every now and then, when things build up, when you find yourself reaching for your phone a lot, I reach for my phone all the fucking time. It's good to have a day of reset, a little fast. Center yourself back to where you are, so you're not pulled this way and that by the whims of everyday reality. One thing you can do, this is one thing I did today, is I just cleaned a lot. I threw away a lot of things that I'd enjoyed but that I hadn't used and don't anticipate using at all. Cleaned out my house, organized some things, and cleaned up my backyard. It's been great. I feel a lot more clear because my space is clear. And I moved some stuff around on the walls too to make it look better. So you don't really see it in this view because it's mostly like on the sides and upstairs. But yeah, so I hope this helped you out. Take a reset day. Enjoy yourself. Subscribe if you like to. And there's a bunch of useful things in the comments, in the description of this video, that if you use my links, you would help me a ton, and you'd also help yourself because they're cool things that will help you live a good life and make good content. So cheers, till next time.